you doing for this, for your improving for to be a fluent speaker? What are you doing for this? Do you have any tips and tricks, any
Yes,
special tips and tips?
yes, sir. I mostly listen to native speaker when I got chance. I listen native speaker and try to imitate them, how their accent are. Because we know very well, every language has its own way of speaking. So English is not our first language. So if you want to learn another language, so we know uh, their accent, how they are speaking is, how their accent are, how their expressions are. I try to copy them. And try to more listen and listen. Because it is said that a listener can be a good speaker. That's why I listen more
Okay.
and more. And so good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also okay. Thank you for
We
asking.
are meeting for the very first time, so I'm very excited to know about you, sir.
Okay, of course, why not? I will introduce myself in a nutshell. Okay, so I'm Yugandhar Kumar Yadav. I'm from Uttar Pradesh. I did BCA. My hobbies are reading books, talking with strangers, and exploring new things. That is my introduction.
Okay, it's nice introduction, sir. Now
So
it's
please, I
my
would like
turn to introduce myself. So
to introduce you.
my name is Ritik. I'm originally from Bihar, but currently living in Delhi. As far as my educational background is concerned, I'm graduate from Tilka Manji Bhagarpur University, Bihar. When it comes to my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening to music, singing song, reading books, and nowadays my new hobby is talking to lovely person like you, sir. And
Yeah,
I also have a YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Mardarshan 808, where sometimes I also upload this type of conversation video. So this is pretty much
yeah,
about me.
that's that's very great. I'm love to be with you and to
Okay. So why do you need to learn, sir, English?
actually, in BCA, it is a computer related to computer science, so it is compulsory to learn, especially spoken English. If you learn spoken English, and if you speak better English and communicate your thoughts and your ideas, and to so it will help me to get better job. And I also, I was when I was in college, so I was recommended that please you know learn to speak English, then you will get better job. Actually, you have a nice degree, so that's why I'm learning this skill.
So, sir, nowadays, especially people from Bihar, UP, mostly prepare for preparing government job, and you have chosen BCA or MCA. So, don't you think you should prepare government job? Because if you do government job, in our society like Bihar and UP, it is considered that if you do government job, it's a better opportunity, better career. Means private job is good, but in our society, Bihar, UP, they mostly prefer government people. If you are
Yes,
doing
right.
government job, they understand you. Oh, you are very intelligent, you are very genius, and there is a great respect among the society. So, sir, why did
Yes.
you choose BCA? Why didn't you preparing for? Why are you not preparing for any government examination?
Of course, let me answer one by one. Actually, I was preparing for government exam. I tried to give and exam lot of exams, but I didn't succeed. So my family recommended me. My guardian recommended me, and then you should do a BCA so that you can get a job and run your family, smoothly and easily. So that's why I chose.
Yes, it's good, but sir, I suggest you can also uh, do your job, okay, as well as you can also continue with your study. You can also prepare for government examination. In government examination, if you have patience, then you can get success, because there are many people, many students uh, who have appeared in the examination for the two times, second time, third time, but he is not selected. But after constant practice, after appearing
Yes,
so many examination,
it
one day he or she
takes.
will definitely success. Because in the
Yeah,
government job you have patience, you need patience, you need confidence, Okay, so it is
Yes.
very important. It didn't get
Yeah, it's
in one day.
to prepare, for government exams. We need patience. We need, hard work. We need to, time. So it's okay. But my father is only single person earning for our family. So that's why, my father has become old. So still he's earning, doing a job. So that's why I have chose this, and I want to help him, my father. So that's why, I wanted to do,
Yeah.
something great. So that's why I chose it.
Okay. Yes, it's also a good profession because nowadays everything is every work is done with the help of computer. So if you are doing this type of private job, it's not bad. I'm only asking you because we people prefer government job, but it's your field is also very good. You can also do
Yeah.
better and better in your field.
Yes, of
There is a
course.
great demand
So
of BCA, MCA in the market.
yes, of course, of course. So please let me ask. I have few questions. Okay. Hello.
Of course. Yes,
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 of
of
course. So
course.
please first share your daily routine.
Okay. If I talk about my daily routine, so basically I'm a teacher. I run my offline institute in Delhi. So every day I get up 7 a.m. in the morning and then I praise myself and I go to my uh, institute that is named Mardasan Offline Institute and I teach from 8 to 12 p.m. continuously 4 hours 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. Then I come back my home and I take rest for some time. Then I prepare my lunch myself. Then I take lunch. Then I again rest for some time. Then I again go to my coaching institute at 3 p.m. and I teach continuously up to 7 p.m. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7. I'm basically a teacher of mathematics. I teach those students who are preparing for government examination like SSC, banking, railway, those who are preparing for government examination. And for before some months, I was also teaching spoken English student, like whose basic is
Okay.
not clear. I teach them spoken
Yeah.
English. That's why nowadays
Yeah.
I am passionate about this language.
That's very great. So when do it occurred to you that you should learn this skill, English speaking?
I'm a teacher, and many parents came to my institute, and most of the parents, because I'm living in Delhi, most of the parents talk to me in English, and they think if I am not good at my communication, so how can I communicate with them? So I thought I should improve my communication skill. I should enhance my communication skills so that I can communicate with the parents. And it will also help me to teach my students because nowadays, you know very well, all the subjects except Hindi or Sanskrit, all the subjects are in English. So we have to explain all the things in English. So for
Yeah.
the teaching purpose, I am learning English.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So I have few questions again. Let me ask, here. So you are running institutions and you teach students for spoken English. So still, where do you think you need to improve in your spoken English?
So nowadays I'm teaching spoken English students. So if I talk about me, where I need to improve my communication skills, so in terms of pronunciation and in terms of accent, in speaking, I don't have any problem. Whatever I'm able to speak in Hindi, I'm able to speak in English. So nowadays, I am okay working on my pronunciation and accent so that I can improve my communication skill better way.
Okay, that's great. So where do you want to see yourself in the next 2 years or 1 years?
Yes, after 1 year or 2 years, I want to be a great speaker of English language, or I want to be very fluent, and where I will lack of my communication, I will improve.
Okay,
That's
so
why whenever I got a chance. Hmm.
what are you doing for this, for your improving for to be a fluent speaker? What are you doing for this? Do you have any tips and tricks, any
Yes,
special tips and tips?
yes, sir. I mostly listen to native speaker when I got chance. I listen native speaker and try to imitate them, how their accent are. Because we know very well, every language has its own way of speaking. So English is not our first language. So if you want to learn another language, so we know uh, their accent, how they are speaking is, how their accent are, how their expressions are. I try to copy them. And try to more listen and listen. Because it is said that a listener can be a good speaker. That's why I listen more
Okay,
and more. And
you are listen and imitate. And second,
and second, I also read some newspaper every day. I read article, and after first I read whole article, then I try to explain that article in my words, what I understand from that article.
okay,
And
third,
from doing that, I uh, from doing this, from reading this, I improve in myself two things. First is explaining the article, and second, I also learn a lot of vocabularies.
of course, and anything else?
Yeah, this is the way. And sometimes I also uh, okay, watch some conversational video.
Okay, that's great. So, which article, which news do you follow to read and to which
uh,
news
Mostly I read editorial part.
editorial part? So, okay, that's
Yeah,
the Hindu or what kind of news?
sometimes I follow the Hindu, or sometimes I follow Times of India.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
because
great.
I have
That's
uploaded in my mobile phone. There is a link. Uh, from there, I daily get newspaper. I click
okay,
the
okay,
link, uh, and I get
okay,
newspaper
okay.
every day free of cost.
You were born and brought up in Bihar, and right now you are living in in Delhi. So, what kind of changes you are seeing in Delhi, and what was the view? What was your view, in Bihar? Are there any
Yeah,
difference?
there is a lot of difference between living standard of Bihar and living standard of Delhi. Uh, uh, if you talk about the environment of our town is far better than the environment of Delhi, because you know that in Delhi there is a great pollution, but in Bihar, you know, the most people are doing agriculture work, and there are a lot of trees, activities. Okay, so environment of Bihar is very uh, great and very good for living purpose, but in Delhi there are so many pollution. But why did I come here? So we came here for the uh, study purpose, and now I am running here my offline institute. So only for the better education and for the job opportunity, we have to come to Delhi. Otherwise, it's not necessary to come to Delhi, because
Okay,
nowadays, if you talk about in Bihar, so there is no any good infrastructure like for the education uh, and for the job opportunity. If you are living in Bihar, people mostly say you have to prepare only government job. But in Delhi, there are so many opportunity. You can also prepare for government job. There are so many MNCs, multinational company. There are so many factories, and there are so many other words. If you have talent, you can get a good job, either private
okay,
or government.
that's
So
that's
for the
great.
job
So,
purpose, we have to come here.
yeah, that's okay. So let's turn our attention to a little bit in politics. Right now a changes, a lot of changes I have seen, watched in news about Delhi. Actually, right now, a government, BJP government came on there. Okay, and before that, AF was there, and AF party was a very popular, is a very popular, party, over there. So why did AF lose there
Okay.
the election?
For the more than 10 years, around 11 years, our party has been governing over Delhi. But at the first time, Arvind Kejriwal has uh, done a lot of work. Like he has uh, given good facility of health in healthcare, and he provides so many facilities like for the woman free of cost traveling in buses. Any woman or girl can travel free of cost in buses, and some works also in education sector. Education sector. There are so many schools that I saw before the government of up. That school was not good, but if you saw that school infrastructure, the school infrastructure is very good, like a private school. But some also bad things done by the AAP leader Arvind Kejriwal, like he sometime before he did very low prices of wine. Okay, he opened so many branches of wine shops in Delhi. This is not good for the people of Delhi, because there are so many wine shops are already opened, and they priced half of the wine, and there is a great, and sometimes they didn't work properly, and
That's
they are
okay. So
not
I have,
convinced the people.
okay, that's okay. I have to here two questions, and then we will end the conversation. Okay. So first, you're from Bihar, right? And what was your, schooling, till 12th? Which medium you completed?
Yes, I study all the things in Hindi medium.
Okay, and you also did graduation in Hindi medium.
Yeah, Hindi medium. My whole
Okay, that's
study
okay.
is in Hindi medium.
Hindi medium. Still, you are speaking very fluently and very confidently. So, what is the, method you are applying? And when
Okay.
you are
Actually,
beginner,
I
so
studied.
like,
I was study all the things in Hindi medium, but at the starting, my English is not bad. My basic is already clear because I have completed. What is difference between speaking and grammar part? In Bihar, when I was a child, so my teacher told me to do only translation part. So at that time, I have completed translation part. So my tenses and voices, narration are already cleared in 10th class when I used to study in 10th class. Now, when I came to Delhi, so I understand the importance of communication. So I only focus on communication, and by doing practice, by talking more and more speaker, by practicing, I
okay,
improved
that,
a lot.
yeah, okay, okay.
Because
So
the more
now
you
let's say,
practice, the more you improve.
no, what you approve. Yeah, you are right. Absolutely, absolutely, you are right. It is a very nice conversation, and
Yes, I am
you,
also
you are
very
speaking very fluent.
happy to talk to you. Okay.
Okay, thank you for appreciating the conversation. Yeah, so let's